Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. These are the December readings. Where has the year gone? It's just flown by, but we'll be very glad to see the end of this year, no doubt. Now this is a general and love reading, everyone. You can also watch it and in relation to what your moon sign is, what is your ascendant, and also if you're watching this video for matters of love or prosperity, you can check out your Venus sign reading as well. For those of you that are familiar, obviously, with your Venus, your natal Venus in your own birth chart, as well as that for Mars. Mars is the effort we put forward. It's what we strive to accomplish. And whatever we desire and we are very passionate about, that's what Mars is. It's that driving force. That's what Mars is. So it relates to what we want to get accomplished. You can watch your Mars sign as well. Now, I am offering for Christmas and up until Christmas Day, everyone, I'm offering a 10% off my original prices on all my services. I will have the link beneath the video. So those of you that are interested to get a reading in relation to any services on my channel, any services, I should say, on my website, send me out an email so I can send you the link for payment, because obviously it is at a 10% discount. So do not purchase straight off my website. Send me an email with the code 2022 so that you can get your 10% discount. Those of you that go ahead and make the purchases, obviously you don't get the discount. So email me with the code 2022, tell me which reading you're after, and I will send you the link with a 10% discount. Okay, so all my services are on special. I did not start this special with Black Friday. I thought Christmas is more of the the season of gifts and giving and generosity, showing your love through acts of kindness. So that's why I'm announcing the 10% discount. As I said, this discount will last until Christmas Day. That's when the offer closes. So get your orders in if you are interested. Okay, first come, first served. The more work, the more you're going to have to wait for your reading. The more orders, the more you're going to have to wait longer. So get your orders in fast. All right. I would also advise that it's a good time to get a reading on 2022 and what the year holds. Okay, so those that are interested in the year ahead, again, you'll have that discount, but send me out your email with the code 2022 so that you can get the discount. All right, I'm going into the signs now. I will be extending these readings through the links beneath the video. Okay, so those of you that are on Patreon, obviously you get it for free. You get all the readings for free. Thank you to all my patrons, those who are supporting me through Patreon, and those that are interested, again, you can get the link beneath the video. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the readings. And I'm wishing you a happy end to the year 2021. I'm going to enjoy seeing the back of this year. I do wish you all the best for 2022. Stay close, stay supported. Love is the main driving force that we need to be coming from. Love, brotherhood, sisterhood, togetherness, and a sense of family. All right, let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Scorpio, and welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for joining me here for your December general and love reading. The last month of the year. What a way to go. Let's see what's going on for you, dear Scorpio. We're in between eclipses. Now, you're a fixed water sign, so we've already had the first eclipse on the axis Taurus Scorpio, so many changes ahead for you. Fated changes. You are going through a major transformation now. This is very familiar to you. Scorpio, you are all about death and rebirth, so even though you're fixed, it's in your DNA, it's in your signature for endings and new beginnings. This is a time, the next 18 months, where you may be challenged because fated events will be playing out. Let's see what's going on generally and in love in the month of December and how Scorpio will end the year of 2021. We've got an eclipse now just around the corner. So we're in between eclipses. Something is being eclipsed from all of us, so that something more fitting, something that is on our path spiritually can fill the gap. So let's see past, present and future for Scorpio. Scorpio, I am expanding this reading, so if this resonates for you, remember we're reading for the general public. If this is your message, then you can get 2 links beneath the video. One goes straight to my website for a one-off purchase, and the other link goes to Patreon, where you get the 12 signs extended readings for the price of one. So you may consider joining us on Patreon. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio, dear Spirit. Scorpio in the month of December 2021. Past position. King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So a lot of challenges in the recent past, a lot to do with communication, harsh communication. Maybe there's been a breakup, or the Knight of Swords usually speaks to harsh communications. Remember that the sword is a source of strength, the intellect, and dear Scorpio, because you're very deep, very mystical, very hidden concerning your emotional life. And the Hanging Man does speak to confusion. It's Pisces. The Hanging Man, being Pisces, can also speak to a difficult ending to a major karmic cycle for you. The Hanging Man says that you're stuck, maybe after a breakup, maybe after a verbal challenge with someone, could be with an Aquarius, or I don't know why I feel that this is you. And this also speaks to looking for the clarity, because the Hanging Man is Pisces and it's Neptune, and Neptune can speak to confusion. Maybe a hold up, a breakup, if this is a romantic connection. Maybe it's concerning lies, deception and truths. Let's see what's going on in the present position. We've got the Strength card, which is Leo, Aquarius, Leo we've got here. Well, the King of Swords usually would be Aquarius, could be any other air sign. But the Strength card, let's see, is Leo. We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Emperor. The near future, the possible future, is the Two of Swords. The Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, this is the general energy. Two of Pentacles, things being up in the air. Someone's hedging their bets. We've got another 2 here. We've got the Six of Pentacles in the focal point, focal area of the reading. Six of Pentacles is generosity, giving, receiving. Has there been generosity? Or there hasn't? We know the Emperor is Aries, Taurus, could be any other sign, but you know, there's the Emperor for me is very Saturnian as well, and Saturnian energies can be limiting. The Strength card also speaks to one holding themselves back, maybe not having the confidence to share. Sharing is caring. The Emperor, though, we know is someone that's a leader. I don't know if there's competitive energies between you and a Leo for leadership. We'll see what's beneath here. We've got the Lovers, so Gemini is very prominent here, or needing to make a head over heart decision. This is a powerful union, a love connection. Gemini speaks to needing to make a choice as well. This is the North Node in Gemini, which is saying that someone's needing to make a choice. They're having trouble making a choice, choosing between something old or something new, an old connection or a new connection, or someone's playing it double. So this could speak to an affair as well. We've got Justice here as well, Libra. Some of you could be close to the Libra cusp, so you may also have planets there. Justice can speak to karmic justice or legalities. I mean, the King of Swords could also be a legal representative. You could have been dealing with legalities and you've been sort of stuck in a position, a difficult position. You're going to be called to make a choice. You're in a position of needing to choose between two. This is a dilemma. You're trying to protect your heart. What was going on in the past? We've got the Page of Pentacles and look at Nine of Swords. So a lot of worry, angst concerning something being taken, you know, taking off, something that you've begun in the past. And this could also relate to children. We know the pages are all about messengers, but also communication. The Justice card, we've got two major arcana here, a number 11 and number 6. Two cards which speak to balance. And the 2 is also a balance card. So there's been an imbalance here. We'll see. Let's take more cards and see what's going on for Scorpio. And I don't know why I keep wanting to say Libra. Let's see what's going on with the Heart Oracle. What's going on in love for Scorpio, please, Spirit? We know that the Emperor is someone that holds a position of power. He can be someone who's trying to control a situation. The Emperor could also be someone who is a father figure. What's going on in love for Scorpio? We've got the awaiting results, 7 of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. This could be a 7-year cycle, which is 7 years are a difficult corner that you're turning, dear Scorpio. You've invested a lot in a certain connection. There's the release of it. This is a Scorpio. This is the Death card. So something is being released here, which is getting the ball rolling, because the awaiting results does speak to a challenge of being hung up, just like the Hanging Man. And we know that the Death card speaks to a death, and after a death comes a rebirth. This could also speak to a very deep connection. Let's take one more card. And we have another 2 of Pentacles. Finding balance. Remember, 2 also speaks to things being up in the air, but it can speak to also finding a balance, finding your balance, or someone working extra hard to find their harmony. Let's see, because the 2 of Pentacles here is also, it's the general energy. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is for Scorpio. And, you know, I see this like the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting in this card. So we've got two earth element cards. A lot to do with your securities, your stability. Dear Scorpio, there was a new moon. We did have a new moon for you early November, which is a new cycle that you're beginning. A new moon is always when you can plant those seeds. But we also had a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse in your house of partnership. For those of you that are Scorpio sun or rising, in your 7th house we had a full moon, a lunar eclipse, which means some relationship, partnership, any sort of relationships have, you know, it's come to a culmination. You've seen something. Something has filled out. The moon fills out, and therefore it means that something has completed. But now we're having another solar eclipse. We're having a solar eclipse in a couple of days in Sagittarius. And it's on the south node. So this is an eclipse dealing with past matters, karmic matters. And this is closing up a cycle of eclipses for the past year and a half. This is for you. It's you in your 2nd house of values, your money. What is it that you love? What gives you that sense of security? We've got the Hanging Man. Again, Pisces, the Hanging Man. So Pisces is very strong for you. Just wanted to point out also, dear Scorpio, that because Pisces is where Jupiter will be ingressing into at the end of the month, and obviously it's going to be very positive for all water signs. So there are blessings that are coming through, and you've been waiting for those forever, it seems like. Or you've been in a situation, remember that the Hanging Man, Pisces, speaks to a sense of imprisonment. It rules hospitals, mental asylums, clandestine affairs, and needing to end karma. Let's see. Maybe you're getting a second shot at ending something in your life that has run its course, that shouldn't be there. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. We've got the clouds, but we've also got the sun breaking through and birds coming through those clouds, and this speaks to clarity coming through, the confusion leaving you because of conversation, learning of others, news, communication. This can speak to you transitioning from a negative time to a more positive time. There are endless possibilities. There can still be a lot of confusion. Be careful with your information. Be careful with your, who you're communicating with, because I do get a sense of deception. Because with all this water in the well says there's endless possibilities, but it will be a very emotional time for you as well, and a lot of water could speak to a lot of confusion. But there's a window of opportunity opening up, and this won't last for long. So grab your this chance, a chance of luck. The clover speaks to Jupiter in Sagittarius. I was just talking about Jupiter entering Pisces, and it's in a very beautiful position. Jupiter loves Pisces, so it will be magical for all of us. Do take care, do be careful, because Jupiter in Pisces can also be more deception, more misunderstandings. But with the clover here, and it is a number 2, you will have the possibility to find balance and harmony in your relationships or whatever you are dealing with. Let's see with the fortune-telling cards. We've got the family room, which is a very secure place to be in. You feel emotionally secure, or this is just a very familiar family room. Remember what I spoke about, that your securities are being challenged for the next 18 months roughly. but there's unexpected income. Now, income can speak to a situation that's coming in, or it can speak to actual finances unexpectedly coming through for you. Looks like you're in need of that with that Five of Pentacles here. Oh, and it talks to a partnership. It talks to a new partnership or the beginning of that. There will be a meeting. This can also speak to a love connection. This is very similar to my Two of Cups. So someone is now, and look at this, this is generosity, someone paying money. For some of you, you could be coming out of an old, unhealthy relationship where you've sacrificed a lot. You've been stuck. Some of you have pushed forward, trying to deal with karmic situations where there's been no happiness, no security. As I said, Seven of Pentacles is like 7 years, and that's a difficult corner. It's a Saturnian corner to turn. It's either, it's very limiting, it's very challenging, but it's also, for those of you that have been vigilant and holding on, there is a change of energies here. I mean, we do have the Nine of Cups here as well, which is a wish fulfillment. Now, even though because if we're looking at this reading as a relationship reading, I do see there's been hardships, maybe a lack of communication, truthful communication, or someone hasn't been opening up emotionally to speak to you, truly from their heart. I mean, the King of Swords is someone that is cold, someone that's been hurt. This could be someone that's either a widower or someone who's gone through divorce. So they're sort of being extra careful. And there's a sense of confusion. It does show up. I mean, we've got fire and we've got air, and more air here. So it's all about, it's more about, because the Strength card does speak to a strong sexual connection, matters of trust. The Strength card does speak to courage, but it also can speak to control. We've got two cards which speak to control. So I don't know if, for some of you, I mean, the Emperor could be a new person that's coming into your life. If you're leaving another air sign or someone that was just very cold. Look, the Emperor doesn't promise you, a bouquet of flowers and, a romantic night out, but he will provide the security for you. He's someone that you can totally depend on. And, a Six of Pentacles, which also shows, the scales here, which can speak to divorce, yes. And the Emperor and the King of Swords both are connected to this card. So you could either be, leaving one person or another, but also because the Emperor is connected to the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of balance and harmony and generosity, as well as the Two of Swords. Remember, the twos speak to harmony, and someone's making their choice and listening to their heart, and whatever choice is made will be a wish fulfillment, will make someone very happy. Now, the Five of Pentacles, because we've got the Six and then the Five, this is like a back and forth, but the Five of Pentacles also speaks to different social standing or a difference in age, a big difference in age where let's say the divine feminine could be older than the divine masculine, or for some of you could be just your beliefs or your social or financial standing, I would say here more than likely. Okay, because someone is trying to work extra hard maybe because that's probably where they're lacking, could be. But Spirit could be very generous with you where unexpected income comes through. So financial help coming through from Spirit could be. And why is my camera not clear? I do apologize. It just happened on its own. I'm sorry about that. I just noticed. So we've got a 5 and a 6, that's 11, 13, which again is the death card. 13 also equals a 4, which again speaks to your home, and we've got the family room here. We've got a 3 and a 9 is 12, 16. 16 also adds up to the tower, a tower moment. So a major shift, something is changing suddenly and out of the blue after, you know, the hanging man. If you've been dealing with someone that was just very, very deceptive, looks like they'll be getting their karma, their payback, because the 6 of Pentacles is someone either paying money out or receiving. So I'd like to just take, as I said, I will be extending this reading, but I'd like to take a card on that 5 of Pentacles, because that's the outgoing card. I just want to see what else that speaks of, because it can speak to, you know, two people not feeling it, or, you know, not being in sync, or that there are other matters that are holding them in separation. And the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands, again, someone having put up a wall, or someone having put up with a lot, but still standing, still standing. Let's see what Spirit has for you. But we'll be extending this reading, as I said, and there's a lot of cards that we take in the extended reading. So I'm just wondering, because we've got Pisces and Aries here, and we know that they're next to each other in the zodiac, right? So I'm just wondering, for some of you, because, dear Scorpio, a full moon will be happening in the time of May, and that, I think that's eclipse time as well. So a full moon will signify something that is culminating for you. And the Emperor speaks to someone who sits in a position of power, even if, I mean, this could also relate to business, remember, and the Emperor, he's the CEO, the manager, and the position comes along with money. So maybe some of you have been waiting for that. Maybe you receive, I don't know, maybe the... because I'm not reading reversals, I'm just wondering if you've received the position, or the potential is there, but you need to sort of, you know, you're in two minds, because the position may not come with the money that you hope for, you know, as you end up with a 5 of Pentacles. But the 9 of Wands is saying, hold on, this burden will end at some point. Let's see what the Gaia Oracle has. And we have purification, water. Remember the lots of water that I spoke of here. And, you know, April with Jupiter and Neptune conjoining will bring a lot of water, will bring a lot of emotion. So I'm wondering if this is not April, the time of Aries, when this will be playing out. Emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. So a rebirth. Let's read from the book. Number 32, which equals a 5. So you're obviously going through changes. 5 is the Hierophant. You need to hold on to the faith. Some of you could be leaving also a marriage, or some sort of a contract that has not given you what you're hoping for. Hoping for a new contract. And you could be in between two worlds. So you're doing a back and forth. Let's see. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil, deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved resurface seemingly out of nowhere. And I'd like to add also that that full moon in your 7th house was on Algol, a difficult fixed star, the head of Medusa. Medusa is full of snakes, so snakes can speak to poison, and it could speak to elixir. So the poison will be leaving you, and what comes after the poison, we know that through poison we can make medicine, and therefore you're going through a purge, dear Scorpio, and you are rejuvenated. You're going through a purification, so like a rebirth. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place, and at the end of this process you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she now is ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. So you are shedding and purging something. The affirmation is, I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage. I realize all that no longer serves me. So for some of you, you are leaving something that was very familiar, and a new love connection more than likely is coming through. Maybe you were not the chosen one if this is a love relationship, or maybe if that's not the case, maybe you are letting someone go and you've made a choice to move forward to a new connection, because the courtship, remember the 21 equals a 3 and we've got 4 here. So you've done your soul searching, there's unexpected income. Remember, when something is purged or cleansed or left behind, we make space for something new. So dear Scorpio, I think I will leave it there. I'd like to do a shout out to my beautiful friend Bellatrix Star, my dear Yana, who also has a YouTube channel. We've done some work together in the past. I'm just sending out my wishes to her. She is a Scorpio, and I know Scorpio people, as well as Taurus now, obviously, with the eclipses shifting, will be on the axis Scorpio-Taurus. Now, if Scorpio is going through a cleansing and a rejuvenation, I'm just sending out my love and my wishes for fast healing, fast cleansing, and a beautiful rebirth sooner than later, to my girlfriend Bellatrix Star, and to all of you beautiful Scorpio people. Sending you my best wishes. I am expanding this reading, as I said. You can follow me to Patreon if that is what you wish. Other than that, I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a wonderful year of 2022. So much more positive than the last 2 years. I will leave you with that. Namaste. Love to you all.